What up, guys? It's your boy, Sauce. So yeah, I wanted to say, since my video, that 43 minute rant, since that kicked in and out, I'm just going to redo a part which is directed at someone that puts out nothing but hate videos. So you put out these hate videos, and when I confront you about it, you told me they're not hate videos, that my boys are the ones that push and hate. I just want to say, who are my boys? I'm asking a question. Some guy online, a bunch of guys online I've never met in person. The ones I call my brothers, if I remember correctly, none of these guys push hate. If anything, they push unity. You want to keep trying to deflect your hatred and onto other people and say they're the ones hating. But yeah, other than that, I stood behind you, buddy. I backed you up. You got me with the cancel culture. I know how that feels. So I was there for you. And all those times, I gave you words to lift you when you're going to shoot yourself with a BB gun or whatever on stream. Yeah, I understand that was you reaching out. But what are these guys online going to do? Nothing. They don't even know where you live. So how are they supposed to help you? We give you words to lift you, to better yourself, and you just fucking start taking shots at everyone. You ignore us all. Just like you ignored me. So when you took shots at the manosphere, you mentioned MGTOW. So you're taking shots at MGTOW. When you did that, you were taking shots at me. And yeah, I didn't appreciate that. After everything, I was your number one viewer. It's next to fucking Plastic there. Not wanting to drop names, but fuck. I was the one backing you up the most. Giving you words of advice. Giving you positive vibes. And what did you do? You ignored me. And then when I tried to do it within your live streams, you ignored me there too. And then I call out your hatred videos and say you put nothing out but hate. You try to deflect it, and then you come out with 3 or 4 streams deflecting it, saying these guys are the ones that hate. When all your videos are is shaming language. That's a form of hatred. And I told you, when you came in the manosphere, your trolls followed you and you brought them to us. We didn't ask for none of this. And you know what? None of these guys said anything to me. Some of them came on my YouTube and fucking attacked me in my comments. And you know what I said to them? Why would I support a man that backstabs you and spits in your face? You spit my face. And then you take shots at other people that are minding their own business, doing their own thing, having a good time, because your trolls are in his live stream. So you take shots at him and say, this man should be fighting back against his government. Do you know what monk means? This man you're talking about is a monk. Do you know what monk means? You say you were a MGTOW, so then you should know what a monk means. Do I have to explain it? A monk is someone that's limiting themselves from society. They are bettering themselves to be self-sufficient. You say you're not on the Matrix, but you're all over fucking YouTube dropping hate videos. And you know my message. I don't preach division. I don't even hate you. I never did. I watch your videos once in a blue moon now. And all you do, all I see is shaming language and hatred. Like, against the left and everything. Like, you gotta understand, these are people too. They were programmed different than you. You should know how they were programmed. You were part of their circle in the past. So there should be no excuse. And you don't have to prove nothing to anyone. Who are you trying to prove this to? To have someone reassure you that it's okay? You know what, man? It's okay. You don't need to listen to this shit. I supported you like a brother. And you spit in my face when all this fucking beef started. It was like I was taken and put into those groups, and you singled everyone out in there and then ignored everything I said. You continue to ignore everything I said. But yeah, man. What are you trying to justify here? That they canceled you? You keep talking about your ex, saying, oh, she was right, I should have listened to her from the start. Okay, you understand that you did a wrong. So, if you want her back, why don't you give her a call? Does she even want you back? So that tells me, if she doesn't want you back, that tells me she either believed them or you actually did something that caused her to not want to come back. And you know how women are. They don't really love. They love with conditions. They don't love like us men, unconditionally. And I got all the love for you, man. I've been telling you since day one. Just ignore this shit. You know how many accounts I have blocked on social media? Way too many. You know how many people remake their accounts to come attack me on social media? Way too many. I just block them again. Have any of these guys come after me? No. But I understand you're dealing with some so-called higher up people, Satanists. So I got a question for you about that. If a Freemason is a Satanist, wouldn't that make you a Satanist too? You were part of the lodge. You joined the Freemasons. So you threw away your religion. Now you preach. You mentioned God in the Bible many times in your videos. But you don't push that message. You don't push that love. All you do is push hate. And I'm not attacking you. I'm calling your shit out. I'm calling you out. To take accountability for your actions. You can't keep blaming everyone else for the way you're acting. And then you come out with a stream and say, oh, you all fell for my trick. I'm the puppet master. So what's that telling everyone? That you did this on purpose to find dirt to fucking attack them. That's no fucking different than a woman. Like, I'm thinking about my kid's mother. She did the same shit. You know what? You were never MGTOW. You were forced into it because someone doesn't want you back. That's my assumption. I have no facts on that. I'm willing to own up to it. You can show me all the facts you want. Do you think I care about all this past drama? No. So, after all the shit you've been through in the past, how are you helping others that are going through the same thing now? By telling them to stand up and fight back? That's not giving them much. Who knows? You could have caused some kid, some teenager or young adult. You say stand up and fight back. Who knows? They could have went and shot someone. Like, it's not saying much. Oh, these people attacked me. They sent me death threats and all that. Don't listen to them. I wanted to say, when you do that, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like the media. When they say, look at this group over here. They're smiling. They're gathering together. They're not wearing their masks. Hate them. That's what it sounds like. These guys attacked me. Like, dude, we don't even know you on a personal level. So, if these guys are after you, why would they come after everyone else on YouTube? They've mentioned a couple of us, but that's the fucking... Most of those messages was either a threat, you keep backing up, buddy, see what happens. And you know what? I've been waiting. If anything, it's gone quiet. Everything goes quiet, you come back and you start doing this shit over and over and over and over and over. So when you mentioned your buddy there that cut himself, you said it was 2 years ago in your one video. It wasn't 2 years ago. It wasn't even a full year. It happened last fall, if I remember. Or just around the end of summer. And I understand that message that you're trying to preach against suicide and all that stuff. But when you're going off the rail and ranting and using shaming language and pointing fingers and all this shit, that's not preaching that message. That's just pushing hatred. And you know my message. I've told you many times I don't preach your message, and that's why I barely watch you. I preach unity. I preach love. Turn from hate, because when you send out hate, you get nothing but hate back. You should fucking know this. Maybe you should read up on some JFK. Or John F. Kennedy. I mean, fuck, what's his name? So what's that one guy? You know who I'm talking about. The guy that says hate begets hate. Martin Luther King, that's it. I knew it was at the top of my head. You should read some of the... I send you fucking stoic stuff on how to control your emotions. And you ignore all that. You're too much into your ways to even fucking acknowledge it. Like anyone that says different, you ignore and fucking... You pretty much canceled them out, even though they don't deserve it, when they've been backing you up the whole fucking time. So when I said I stand with the Friday crew, I stand with my brothers. You know why I stand with them? They don't really push hatred. Yeah, they joke around and make fun of people and stuff, but honestly, if you went in there and had a one-on-one talk with them, I'm pretty sure they would allow it. They would question you, but then it's all up to you, man. Like, how you perceive it. It doesn't matter what we think. We're just some people on YouTube. We didn't even know about you until the big JXXX or whatever bullshit. Where did you come from? Like, all I'm saying, man, is turn from that hatred. That hatred is destroying you, and you're allowing it. Turn from that hatred. Start promoting love. And watch how fast Like, your trolls will probably always be there. You start promoting love and turning away from that hate, I wonder how they would react to it. With hate comments, that's when you ignore them. And also, another question for you. How many people have you admin on your stream? How many of those people are undercover trolls, your trolls, that are acting like a normal person? You probably thought I was a troll. Look at that baby fox over there. But yeah, you probably thought I was a troll for the longest. Even though you saw my videos, you never see my face. I don't show my face. I'm not hard to find though. Guarantee you look up my name, you find me. I've been repping this name since 98. I ain't no fucking Agent Smith that fucking makes multiple accounts. I'm the only original one next to a few certain other people that's been on YouTube for 12, 13 years like I have. We haven't made content that long, but we've been there. We don't need to make multiple accounts with different names to hide from people. You know what? Our haters, let them come. We're strong enough, we're man enough to stand up to it. And you know what? Have you noticed I don't even block people on fucking live streams? You know why I don't do that? It's because I'm against censorship. These people have a right to say what they want. Even if it's derogatory or trashing your name, who cares? Like, we're in 2022, the fucking pandemic, with all this division, and you want to push more. Who cares about this? Like, what we need, you want people to stand up and fight back, so why are you trying to push division? We don't need that. We need unity within society. We need the people to pull together, not fucking sit there and attack each other and tear each other down and all that shit. Because you know what? All that hate does is cause chaos. And what does chaos bring? Chaos brings destruction. So if you can't move past that hatred, why don't you just come straight out and say, I want to see the world burn? Like, that's obviously what you want. Or at least what I assume you want from what I perceive on your videos. It seems to be me, they did this, they did this, they did this. You pointing fingers and it's all about you. It doesn't work that way. The world doesn't fucking revolve around you, buddy. And you know what? Like I said, I don't hate you. I still support you as a brother. Because you're a man. And us men have it rough. Most of us men are fucking lost. Our souls are lost. We're too busy chasing lust. And getting broken from it, I guess. Well, some of us. Others handle it better. I don't know why, but other people just handle it better. It must be the way they were brought up. Like, take me, for example. I told you I was canceled at age 15. I'm turning 37 soon. I'm still here. I've had people try to kill me since I was a baby. Since I was 3 months old, I've had people try to kill me. And you know what? I'm still here. Do I pay attention to that shit? No. Why would I allow their fucking drama bring me down and make my life more stressful? What I think your issue is you're in your head too much. You got too much time on your hands. You say you're not working, that you earned your things, so What you're telling me is you're relying on big brother government. You're relying on them to pay you for your illnesses that you sacrificed to save other people when those towers fell. From what you say. And you know what? I believe you. I believe you went through all this shit. I believe others are jealous and envious about it and fucking they wish it was them. But you want to know something? That attack on the towers, that was a sacrifice. Look at the fucking date. Look at the time it happened. This was all sacrifice. You could say, oh, all this conspiracy shit is bullshit. Can you prove that? I haven't seen any videos of you proving that. But if you're on a spiritual level like most of us monks, you would be able to see that this was a sacrifice. So when a female takes a guy to court and she ruins him financially, and he's all depressed and suicidal, and she continues to do it, you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to get that blood sacrifice so she can live a better life. She's selling her soul to Satan, if she hasn't already. And there's too much out there, man. This YouTube shit, all that's fucking twisted up information. It's a war on information. That's World War III. People saying, oh, World War III is coming soon. No, it's already fucking here. It's been here for a while. And they're censoring most of the people for speaking out. Yeah, it's been that way since all the censoring started. And I spoke out about all this shit when I was 15. Did anyone believe me? No, they all told me I was crazy and pushed me into medical and mental health. And that just caused things to be even worse for me. Because I'm not mentally ill. So when they're giving me mental fucking medications to fucking try to bring me down from my lashing out of depression, it just fucked with my head even more. And you know what? These doctors don't fucking care. They'll fucking throw you a 10-question sheet and then diagnose you off that sheet. How many doctors have I dealt with? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doctors I've dealt with. And all of them said something different. All of them had a different diagnosis for me. And this is how I know it's bullshit. They throw you that 10 questions. If you get a psychiatrist, he'll talk to you one day and then toss you a pill. Like, these aren't fucking fixes. These are fucking just a temporary fix until you have a lash out again. You forget to take a pill or something and then fucking explode. You know what? I don't blame those people. They deserve to lash out. They have a right to lash out and speak their mind. In most cases, they're lashing out because no one's listening to them. Or most cases that I know of. But yeah, man, you know where to find me. Like, I'm always willing to talk about shit. You know why? Because like I said, I preach unity. I'm not against you. I never was. I'm not against these other guys. I'm not against your trolls. The only time I actually talked to your troll there, the one troll, it was all NPC bullshit. And I think all I said was, someone can't take a joke. And from what I hear, you guys used to be best friends. So what happened there? I know you probably told us in your streams, but what happened? Because when I listened to this guy, on someone else's stream, his story doesn't match up with yours. And you know what that says to all of us viewers? All of us brothers that were standing behind you? When you contradict yourself sometimes, that just tells us, like, who are we to trust? Why should we hate this guy because you said so? This guy never burned me. Never burned the other guy, never burned the other guy, never burned the other guy, but he's burning you. And you want to try to cancel this out. So, your one troll, how old is he? He's in his 50s plus, I'm guessing. So, you're 50 plus. So you're trying to cancel someone that's already lived half their life, if not more than half their life. Like, all that is revenge, and that's hatred. That's a resentment. You want this guy to burn because you got burned. Probably from him and his buddies and all that stuff. But you don't need to do that. You're stooping lower than them when you're doing this hatred videos. Yeah, these guys like Slippery comes out, make joking videos and stuff, making fun of you. Those aren't really hatred. Those are just poking fun at you. And you know what those videos are? To cause you to react. And you're giving them all the ammo by reacting to it, coming out with another hatred, shaming language video. Oh, fuck this guy, doing all this, you know what he is? He's a fucking keyboard warrior, like, shit like that. Like, that's fucking childish bullshit. And when I say childish, this is stuff you do when you're in fucking high school. When you have an enemy. You guys attack each other that way. This is what I've saw growing up in high school. Shit like this. And it's not just you. So, when you take that message of trying to prove yourself, which you don't have to, you're trying to prove yourself to people that don't even matter. Yeah, you might have one or two guys on your streams that you actually know in real life. They're the ones that matter. You should be focusing on yourself. Distract your mind. Stop focusing on this hate. I gave you the benefit of the doubt when it first started. I stood there and told you to turn from it many times. And you still ignored me. And then spit in my face when you took shots at MGTOW. When you took a shot at MGTOW, it bothered me because I am a MGTOW. I'm a monk. I've been out here in the fucking wilderness, all by myself, making friends with chipmunks. And I still have haters coming at me on social media. What can they do? I'll tell them where my door is. They won't fucking show up. You know why? Because my haters knows who I am. Knows my connections. And yeah. It's not as deep as Freemason, but trust me, I'm not one to be tread on. Many people learn that the hard way. You tread on me, I tread right back. It's simple as that. Because you know why? Hate begets hate. So when someone's hating you, are you gonna fucking love them for it? Oh man, I love you so much. Thank you for hating me. You know how fucking weird that sounds? It's a fucking laughing joke. But yeah, man, just, you know where to find me if you ever want to reach out and talk about shit. You tried to explain it to me when I called you out on Brother Sifu stream, which, by the way, anyone else listening to this, I suggest you go check out Sifu Black Irish and check out his videos and his spiritual journey and what he's been going through. That guy is full of wisdom, and I respect him a lot. Same with the others. I respect them all. And you know what? There's only a couple I talk to on a regular basis. All the others are just NPCs. Some of them try to trap you into a hatred. They'll gang up on you, type thing. This isn't the Friday crew, I'll tell you that. I think you're pointing fingers at the wrong people. I smoke here and then I end the video. So what we as the people, as a society, even if I'm monk and I'm trying to limit myself from society, you know why I'm trying to limit myself from society? It's because everyone's fucking evil and full of hatred. So I'm limiting the stress that's being put on my life, the stuff I can't control. And you can't control these people, but you're trying to. You can't control the next viewer saying, oh, don't watch this guy, hate him. You can't. That's his own person. He's his own person. And yeah, when you poke fun at people for smoking weed and all that, do you know it's legal up here? Oh, it's such a bad thing, but it's medically proven to be a positive, medical-wise. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you're a teenager and you're smoking weed every single day, that's going to affect your brain development. That was proven too by science, which I don't even fucking believe half the science shit. You know who I believe? I believe in God, the Most High, Jesus Christ, Yeshua. I was washed by his blood. I'm still going through that journey. I'm still being cleaned. I'm still swearing like a motherfucker. But I have changed for the better. And all I had to do was turn to him. And he gave me the strength. And I'm not one to push fucking religion on people either. Yeah, I'll talk about it with certain people, but I won't tell them, oh, you gotta believe this, or you're going to hell. No, I'm not that, because that's pushing hatred too. They don't know if you're going to hell or not. Only God knows. When it's your time to be judged, He's going to show you it all. And then if you hear the words, depart from me, then you know you followed something else. You didn't follow the Almighty, the Alpha Omega. You followed into your own personal lusts and hatred. And why do you think my name's Lord SOS? Lord, save our souls. 91, which is Peace Psalm 91. I wasn't religious when I made this name. It just worked out that way. And you know what Peace Psalm 91 is? It's a song / prayer of protection. all I can really say now, after all I said all that, is turn from it, man. You know I want to see the better for you. But when you're doing this thing over and over and over and over and over and constantly paying attention to it, putting all that energy into it, you're not, that's like you asking for it. Have you heard of karma? So all this fucking shaming language and hatred you're putting out, and then they lash back, and then you lash back, they lash back, it's your guys' fucking karma working. So like I said, turn to love, man. How do you think they'll react if you start pushing the love message? You can only conquer hate with love. There's nothing else that will conquer it unless if you kill someone for it because of that hatred in you, that hatred won't go away even if the person's dead. It'll always stay there, and you'll hold that resentment until you die. And coming from someone that knows too much about resentment, I know too much about hate. I've been down that path. Do I want to see other people destroy themselves because of it? No. That's not my message. The man I was 6-7 years ago, I was a fucking blue pill simp. Bowing down to fucking women. You tell me to do something, I fucking do it. I don't care who you were. I bow down to like everyone. I wasn't a follower. I've always been a Sigma. I pushed a lot of people away with that hatred. That shaming language. And you know what? When I send you that song, Eminem, that was me telling you, Eminem taught me well growing up. I idolized him. And I had to repent for a lot because of that. That was bringing nothing but destruction and chaos. You don't need to take that path. I'm probably be the only one in the manosphere telling you all this. Everyone else just doesn't fucking care. Because they got their own thing to do. Why would they focus on your bullshit when most of them are MGTOW? Some of them are monk, but I don't even think most of the Friday crew is a MGTOW. It's just one or two. The guys in the comments are all MGTOW. Like Shinobi one. You see his message? He preaches the same message as me. He does real good verbalizing though. He makes it sound like he's fucking medieval type shit. I love it. And that's a positive message. That's what people need to hear. We don't need to hear more hatred. I called out a fucking celebrity saying, why does your husband always make these love songs about you? But all your songs are depressing breakup type shit. Because those are hypnotic rhythms. And someone where you came from, you should know all this. How do you know you're not being manipulated? You are. I'm probably setting off these cameras so much. my people fucking got cameras outside. I'm walking back and forth. But yeah, that's it for my message. Look inwards, not outwards. Stay positive and humble. And stay MGTOW. Turn from that hatred. We don't need more hatred in this world. We need more unity. There's enough hatred out there. We don't need more. It's just going to make things worse in the world. Alright, so send me a message or something. Anyone that's listening to this, you can always message me. I'm always here. You need to vent, you need to talk. You need someone to joke around with. I'm always here. I'm here for you. Alright? Stay positive.